Hi, fellow viewers to everybody. Good morning. My name is Steve. My full name is Steve Hoong. I'm the owner of this video account in this respective website, youtube.com. By the way, for those who are using Android phone, you can go to Google Play Store and type YouTube. Then you can install it. Then for those who are using Apple phone, go to Apple Store and type Google Play Store and search YouTube. Once you search the YouTube, you can install it immediately. Okay. So much for this. This is about necrological video, and to all to all people from China, People's Republic of China, or to those who are born in People's Republic of China, then they migrated to other countries. By the way, this is your fellow country Chinese politician. You know who he is. He is he. By the way, I'm referring to Chinese politician Mao Zedong. Other Asian historians, they call it Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong, because they have different writings, but same pronunciation. I call it Chinese politician because for me, he is the, uh, I consider him as, even if it's a father of Chinese dictator or communist China, I therefore conclude that Mao Zedong is the founder of modern China. Okay. Okay, so much for this. Why is this a founder of modern, Mao Zedong is a founder of modern China? Because he became a president of a Chinese communist government in 1941 until his death in 1976. Okay, I'll give you the personal background from his birth until his death. Then, how come he had four four wives, meaning he married four times. Some died, some divorced, then the fourth one was until his death. So I'll explain it thoroughly. By the way, to all viewers, I would like to inform that this necrological video is a paid promotion, meaning whoever is the sponsor, whatever country it is, I declare this necrological video a paid promotion. Then sooner or later in the long run, it will be called, there will be come out in my video in the future, super thanks. Many will donate. Because as a world's famous necrologist, this is my greatest contribution about this Chinese politician. Okay, let's begin. Chinese politician Mao Zedong was born on December 26, 1893 in Shaoshan, that is located in Changsha. If I'm not mistaken, this is under Hunan province in China. His parents is Mao Yichang, the father. I'll repeat, the father is Mao Yichang, a peasant farmer. His father was born 1870, then he died on 1920, his father. Then his mother is Wen Qimen. If you see the other Chinese historical books, it is written Wen Qimen, Qimen, but the correct pronunciation is Wen Qimen. That is the what they call this, the correct pronunciation, but the spelling has different versions. Then he died on September 9, 1976 at age 82. Some other versions, they declare it, because usually if Chinese culture, if a person died, they plus one. Example, instead of 82, they will make it 83. In the real necrological findings, my final decision is he died at age 82. Mao Zedong died at age 82 in Beijing, China. By the way, he was buried in Chairman Mao Memorial Hall. For those who are familiar on that place, he was buried in Chairman Mao Memorial Hall, that is located in Beijing, China. By the way, if you see his face, the face of Mao Zedong, he is the one posted in Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square is located in Beijing, China. Okay. By the way, the cause of his death is multiple lung and heart ailment. So meaning he had heart problems that time. Then he is a chain smoker. That is our necrological findings, and necrological result was he is a heavy chain smoker. So meaning he is not seen in the public that he is smoking. So that's the result. So whether you believe it or not, that's my findings, necrological findings before he died. Then aside from his birth and death, he became the chairman of Communist China. That is proven in the Chinese history. He is the dictator of Communist China. This is very true. He ranks as one of the most powerful dictators in the world history, meaning he is not only dictator in China, but he is recognized, his name was recognized in the whole world that he is the most powerful dictator. Meaning, if you compare to Russia, Joseph Stalin, uh, then Vladimir Lenin, the founder of Russian Revolution. So this one is worse. This one is worse. So if North Korea, Kim Il Sung is the founder of North Korea, then at the same time dictator also in Korea. But this one in the whole world. This is proven and confirmed. Okay. Then he is also known as Red Terror in China. Mao Zedong is known as Red Terror in China. He is the founder of modern China because when he was alive that time, there was already research and development of nuclear weapons such as nuclear missile, aircraft carrier, modern tanks, surface-to-air missiles, modern Russian jet fighters that is supported by Russians that time. Then he helped found the Chinese Communist Party in 1921. This is very true, and became a member of its Politburo, or the governing body. He found itself obliged by Comintern to ally with another supposedly Leninist party. Um, by the way, this is the most important part. He was the chairman of so-called People's Republic of China, PROC. By the way, PROC means People's Republic of China from 1949 to 1959. Actually, something happened in 1959. He was replaced by Liu Xiaoqi. Although even if he was resigned in 1959, he still continued as a dictator and head of the Chinese Communist Party. So meaning even if he is resigned as a chairman of PROC, he is still the head of the Chinese Communist Party because he was alive that time. Oh, by the way, reminder to all viewers, if your country is a communist country, example, from year one, when you were alive, until you get old or you died, that's how bitterness to become a communist leader. Yes. So from year one until his death. So meaning from the beginning until the end, or until you get old. That's the bitter communism. In democratic, example, Philippines, from year one, you need to end contract at your term at year 6. Because in Philippines, if you are a president, you are only allowed 6 years. In China, from the day you start until you get died. That's bitter. So that's the reason why he reached 27 years as a Chinese communist leader that time. So that's it. So by the way, I mentioned he's the founder of modern China because this is known as the myth of the great helmsman. So that is the most important part. Then he had a long march in 1934, which is a right for Mao as an epoch-making victory over the capitalist-backed Kuomintang. By the way, Kuomintang is KMT. Kuomintang Party is under the leadership of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. In Chinese name, he is known as Sun Chong San Yat-sen. Sun Chong San Yat-sen. Sun Yat-sen. That is he's the doctor. Then the other one is Chiang Kai Shek. CKS. That's the acronym of his name. Chiang Kai Shek. Actually, Mao Zedong and Chiang Kai Shek are friends before. Then in ending, it ends with a bitter agreement. So it became democratic, which is now Taiwan. The capital is Taipei. Then China was the capital that during the time of Mao Zedong is Beijing. So that's the whole real story. The whole truth. Okay. So, by the way, I mentioned a few minutes ago, uh, if Mao Zedong is married 4 times, yes, he married 4 times, and I will mention one by one with the children. Oh, by the way, based on my necrological findings, don't be surprised. It reached at least 10 children. So he married 4 times. Two died of uh, the one was executed. The one died due to the climate. Uh, the fourth was they married until his death. The other one is it was divorced in 1937. Later I will explain. By the way, he married first wife Luo Li Shu. They married on 1907. Then she died 1910. So it's just lasted 3 years. Then second wife is Yang Kai Hui. Yang Kai Hui. They married on 1920. Then she was killed 1930 by the leadership of Chiang Kai Shek, the Kuomintang. They had a bitter agreement between Kuomintang and the communists that time. Then his third wife is He Shen. He Shen was born 1910, then she died 1984. So meaning Mao Zedong was dead already because he died 1976. So after 8 years, she what do you call this? She died 1984. He Shen. Don't you worry, I will mention this in my necrological videos about He Shen, the third wife of Mao Zedong. The fourth wife is Jiang Qing. She is known as Mrs. Mao, Jiang Qing. King is Qing. Qing, the spelling of her family name. They married 1938. Oh, by the way, He Shen they married with Mao 1928 until 1937. So that's it. Okay, as what I've said, they had more than 10 children, at least 10 children. First child is Mao Anying, who was born October 24, 1922. Unfortunately, his first son died on November 25, 1950 by a airstrike, and they used napalm bomb. Napalm bomb. That was an airstrike in Korean War. He died 1950. So this was his saddest moment that his son died unexpectedly. Then he has a son named Mao An King. Mao An King. The correct pronunciation is Mao An Ching, supposed to be. The spelling is Anqing. Mao An King. Next is he had a son named Mao An Long. This is a very sad. He died of dysentery. From 1927 he was born, Mao An Long. Then he died 1931 due to dysentery. Okay. The next is Yang Ye Hua, the daughter. She was born 1929. Until now, 2025, she still exists, meaning she's alive. Next is Li Min, the daughter. She was born 1936. This is the one who is known as the People's Political Consultative Conference. She was a member in that country, China. Then next is Li Na, 1940. So they had a child with the fourth wife, Jiang Qing. Li, then Na. Then they had another children named Mao Anhong. Mao Anhong is under the third wife, so meaning they had a child with He Shen, Mao Anhong. This one is very mysterious. This is not found in other necrological videos or other websites. I'm not so sure if this will come out. There's a name child. This is a mysterious, but this is the result come out. Alyova. Now, Alyova is not hard to believe or hard to prove that they had a child. I don't know from what wife does child this belong, so it's hard to prove. But next is Mao. This is very unique. This is my unique findings. Mao Chu Xiong is Mao Zedong's child. He was born 1927. Unfortunately, he died 1946. Next is Mao Yuanxi. Mao Yuanxi. This one was born 1923. Until this father's death, this person, Mao Yuanxi, died 1990. Then they had another child, Mao Yuanxin, who was born 1941. So this is it. This is a very shocking necrological findings and result that they had so many children from his 4 wives. He married 4 times. So that's it. By the way, he has a relative named Mao Zemin. Mao Zemin was born 1896, then he died 1943. Mao Zedong, zebra, Zemin, Mao Zemin. So far, this is the most important. Mao Zedong has a younger brother named Mao Zetan. His younger brother. This is the family background that you need to know. Okay. Next is the descriptions. Okay, this is very important. This is my greatest contribution in my necrological videos. I will place there are so many words that you need to follow. Communist China dictator, take note of this. Communist China dictator. Okay, next is Maoism. Maoism is Maoism. Later I will explain it. What is Maoism all about? Chinese-Japanese War. Take note of that. Chinese-Japanese War. China. This is most important because that is his country. Communist dictatorship. That's 2 words. Communist dictatorship. Next, Communist China. Next, Chinese Communist Party. Or known as CCP. That's it. Then next is Chiang Kai Shek. Then Mao Zedong, I will place there there are 2 kinds because Asian history based in the Philippines, they spell it MaoTsetung. In other countries, they call the other Mao Zedong is Maozedong. So as you can see, there is a difference. Mao Zedong and Mao Zedong. So same pronunciation but different spellings. So that's the reason why I separate this description. Then Formosa. You need to take down note of this. Formosa. Then founding father of the People's Republic of China. Founding father of the People's Republic of China. Next is Mao Zedong, the Red Emperor. This is the most important. All the descriptions that I mentioned in this video must take note of that. Because if I fail to mention this, then all that I mentioned in this necrological video will be a big miss. Okay, a big miss. Okay. This is very important. Under his administration, Mao Zedong, as a communist dictatorship, this is very important chronological event. On September 1, 1949, the Chinese Communists set up a government for China with its capital at Peking. By the way, Peking, the most common capital is Beijing. But in their country, it's called Peking. 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 It is known as Beijing. Okay. By the way, he appointed Chu Enlai. The other version is known as Su Enlai, who became a premier and foreign minister of China. Chu Enlai. Okay, so that's it. Then, oh, by the way, a lot of you are asking, what is Maoism? Okay, Maoism is a Chinese form of communism. This emphasizes local initiatives, the importance of non-industrialized peasants, and the need to, what do you call this? Need for each generation to rediscover the, what do you call this? The Marxism-Leninism approach. Marxism, that this is known as Karl Marx. By the way, Karl Marx is the father of communism. That's the beginning of communism. Leninism is from the Russian father communism, Vladimir Lenin. Vladimir Lenin. That's the reason why it's called Marxism-Leninism. Okay. Now, Mao is, for me, Mao Zedong is a master of propaganda that is optimistically prophesied that they would march as a victory of considerable significance. Actually, in 1934, there was a long march. For him, Mao Zedong considered his long march in 1934 because it is a seeding machine. What do I mean by this seeding machine? Seeding machine is, this is composed of 11 provinces in China. It has sown so many seeds which will sprout, leaf, blossom. The blossom that I'm referring is that it will bear flowers. At the same time, it will bear fruit and it will yield a harvest in the future. Because this one, this is very significant event when he was practicing communism in China. This is very important. There are some reports of activities in communist China that are heavily censored. Actually, China is very strict in censorship because it is said that a bamboo curtain has been thrown around a country. The communists were reported to have killed or sent to slave labor camps. If I'm not mistaken, it reached 45 million during his administration. He killed 45 million people. For me, it's hard to believe. So this is more than Joseph Stalin and Adolf Hitler. So it's hard to prove for me. The communists imprisoned or expelled many foreign missionaries, priests, or nuns. Oh, by the way, reminder. A lot of you are asking, why is it China is very strict if you are caught from the airport bringing Bible? Yes, this is very true. If you are caught bringing Bible, for example, US or Philippines, then you go to China, then if the airplane is landing, then when you go downstairs, then they caught you bringing Bible. Under the law, it is forbidden. They can execute you or prison or firing squad. That's how strict China it is. If you are bringing Bible, that's the reason why foreign missionaries and nuns are very strict. During the time of Deng Xiaoping, it became capitalism. It's a communist China, but it became capitalism after the death of Mao Zedong. But during the time of Mao Zedong, it's very strict, super strict as in. So this is the most very what they call this, very worst nightmare. Okay. By the way, he wrote the books titled New Democracy 1944, so during World War II, and The Fight for a New China 1945, after the World War II, because they had a fight between, if I'm not mistaken, there was fight in Manchuria from 1937 to 1945. So he wrote a book. Uh, all his writing is Chinese. Then when we translate to English, this is the results come out. New Democracy. He wrote it in 1944, and the second book, he wrote The Fight for a New China. By the way, a lot of you are asking, did he write poetry? Yes, he write poetry. Although based on my necrological findings, there are so many titles, so I will not mention it in this video because it will take time. The number of minutes will be longer, so I will inform to the viewers that he also wrote poetry. The titles I will not mention in this necrological video. The most significant event is this one. By the way, he participated in Korean War. So he know American General Douglas MacArthur. So this is the time of U.S. President Harry Truman. Actually, Harry Truman was so mad to General Douglas MacArthur because Douglas MacArthur bombarded the provinces of China when they participated in Korean War. By the way, Korean War, this is the time of the first North Korean president Kim Il-sung. Because it has to be involved in the 38 parallel. There was an agreement, 38 parallel. The significant event during the time of Mao Zedong, the Chinese Red Troops joined North Korea communist fighting the United Nations in Korea. So it became North and South Korea that time. So this is a very sad, because Mao Zedong's son died during the napalm bomb, the airstrike. Then it is also in 1950, Chinese forces invaded Tibet and made Tibet part of China. If you're familiar, the present leader, the 14th Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama is the known as the Tibetan Buddhism. Take note of that. The 14th, he is alive until now. I think he's already going 90 as of 2025. Then 1954, China participated in the Geneva Conference on Indo-China. Yes, he is the one. Then 1958, China began intense bombardment of coastal islands held by the nationalists. So I'm referring to Republic of China, which is now Taiwan. Actually, the Chinese Communist shelling of the coastal islands, which was intensified in August 1958. Then, on September the same year, 1958, the Chinese Communist government announced that it had extended its territorial waters to include the islands of Formosa, Quemoy, Quemoy, Matsu, the Pescadores, and the surrounding islands. So, what they did is the United States sent warships to Formosa Strait. So, by the next following month, October, the same year, 1958, the communists announced that they would limit their bombardment of the islands. So there was, that's the one I'm talking about. Mao Zedong and Chiang Kai Shek are not in good terms anymore. That's the reason why Taiwan became an independent country until now. So, Red China cannot accept that Taiwan is a country. So no choice. Although, take note, although Taiwan is not a member of United Nations. Take note of that. This is the most important message that I'm saying. Then during this period, Mao became the undisputed leader of Communist Party. This is very true. Actually, this was not mentioned in the other TV stations from other countries before. It was not. So it's very hard. Then he shattered the nationalist military and political control after the war by using a combination of long drawn out negotiations and military attacks. So he drove the nationalists from China to the island of Formosa. So this is the actual happenings when he was Chinese dictator that time. So for me, it's very, very hard to believe. Very hard to believe. By the way, a lot of you are asking, before he died, because I said he died on September 9, 1976, was there foreign political leaders visit China when he was alive before September 9? Actually, there are two countries. One is from Pakistan. Based on my necrological findings, Pakistan Prime Minister Sulfika Ali Bhutto visited China to see Mao Zedong, but he's already ailing that time. Then, aside from that, there is another country from Middle East. He is from Egypt. That time, he was a vice president. Then, who is this vice president? I'm referring to Egyptian Vice President Hosni Mubarak. So, because that time, the president in Egypt that time was, if I'm not mistaken, Anwar Sadat. Anwar Sadat was the Egyptian president when Mao Zedong was alive that time. So he assigned by Egyptian Vice President Hosni Mubarak to visit Mao Zedong. So meaning they met each other personally when before he died, before he was what do you call this? He was alive during that time. Then during his death, Mao Zedong's death, his body was preserved. So they used a chemical called formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. So this is in the Philippines we call it formalin. So that's it. That's the whole truth. Then our necrological findings. So we have so many necrological findings that we discover. Then a lot of you are asking, if did Mao Zedong swim in Yangtze River when he was alive? Yes, he swim in Yangtze River. The year was 1965. So he was naked. He was wearing short pants. Then he swim. He swim in Yangtze River. Then he proved to all fellow Chinese people that that the water is safe and it can be swim publicly. So that's it. And I forgot to mention, during his time, he instructed to all fellow Chinese communists that each of them must have little red book. Okay, little red book is the requirement for each Chinese communist member, that whatever happens, they are protected. So meaning, as a communist, Chinese communist, they need to be protected. Then if they found out that they are betrayed, they will execute you, meaning they will consider you as traitor or betrayal of that country. So that's how strict he is. Okay. Okay, so this is my greatest achievement of my necrological videos, and for sure the owner of this YouTube will be considered is my highly recommended necrological videos, because actually it reached more than 8 minutes. Usually I make necrological videos as it depends on number of minutes. What I did before was during the time of the one I mentioned, the first Indian female prime minister, Indira Gandhi, it reached more than 10 minutes. This is more than 10 minutes. So it surpassed 20 minutes beyond. Actually, this is my first necrological video that reached half an hour. Yes, half an hour, meaning more than 30 minutes. So that's it. By the way, before I say goodbye, don't forget to click subscribe. You need to subscribe and click the notification bell for my next necrological videos. Don't you worry, every necrological videos, I always mention it because people in the long run will search the names of the noted foreign persons, noted foreign personals. So this will be searched all over the world. Remember, in planet Earth, we have 7 continents. So you need to learn more. Then sooner or later, if somebody send me a financial support or financial sponsor, because this one, all my necrological videos will be created a website, meaning all persons who died already, listen to me, all persons who died already in 7 continents, this will be searched. All country of origin, their nationality, their names, what age did he die, it will come out because this is the most unique. That's the reason why I need to make these necrological videos one by one. What nationality it is? Is he male or female? Is he ordinary person or noted personalities? So that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoy my heaviest. Actually, this is my heaviest necrological video, and this is my first uh, Chinese person purely from China. This is a politician. Then, because my previous necrological video is from Taiwan, the actress, the one they suggest, the known as Sunshine Barbie Sue, Meteor Garden. So this is it. But this one, this is the most longest number of minutes in this necrological video. Okay, that would be all. Thank you so much for listening in this necrological video. Thank you and God bless. For those who are from China who are listening my necrological video, meaning you are from outside China, you are highly welcome because there are some countries they are banned in YouTube. There are some countries. Thank you so much for listening in this video. Good morning.